Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel. Today we're going to be doing a Natasha Denona mini love collection review, but I'm really gonna focus on seeing how different they are from their original love palette, as well as creating a look, which is really something that I really enjoy doing, and it's just creating looks. So I'm going to be showing you the whole entire collection that I picked up. So yeah, and also of course the most important thing is if you actually need this collection. So we will see. Let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video, which is every single week. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So yeah, I do have a bare face because I need to do my eyes before I do my foundation and my brows and all of that. So what I'm gonna talk to you guys about is the collection itself. So let's go ahead and just jump into the comparison part of it. If you are interested more in the tutorial or the makeup look that I can come up with, I will add the timestamp right here or in the description area. So all right, so in the collection, as you already know, there is a little mini eyeshadow, which is this one right here. The packaging is absolutely beautiful because it's just this bright fuchsia pink. I love it so much. It's just super girly, and these are the shades right here. Just using these 5 shades, you can definitely create many different looks. You can definitely go and stay on the matte section, and you can create really nice and kind of everyday looks just by using a little bit of the depth shade and the blending shade, which is more like a pinky mauve tone. You can just add a little bit of shimmer on your lids. There's different ways that you can actually use this. You can definitely be bold just because this does have such a deeper shade, so I'm sure you can customize it to your liking. The other product that you have in the collection is this lipstick, and I absolutely love the packaging of the lipstick. I think it is so stunning, beautiful. Love the color, and of course it's just like her regular lipsticks as well, where it does have the magnetic closure. Here is the shade, which I think it is such a beautiful, absolutely beautiful shade. It's more on the pinky mauve. It's not too bright, which I am really enjoying this, just because you can actually use it for different skin tones. So I'm looking forward to trying this on the lips and of course with the look. I also have the Love Cheek Duo, and this just looks gorgeous. So you do have a cream powder and a highlighter, and it's more of that gelée kind of formula that it has. So it's not like a soft powder that is going to give you a lot of kickback, but it's more on the denser side. So just to give you a little reminder from the collection from last year, this is it. You do have an eyeshadow palette, which is the midi kind of eyeshadow palette, and these are the shades right here. But I did create some looks using this eyeshadow palette, so if you are interested in those looks that I created with this eyeshadow palette and you've never seen it, I will link them down below because I did create more than just one look using this eyeshadow palette. Alright guys, so here are the eyeshadows. Here is the mini love, and this one is the love palette from last year. I'm comparing it to even matte shades, like as you can see the first shade right here. These are You Are My True Love. We have a little surprise guest, of course. He just woke up from his nap, so I will continue doing this video in a little while. Alright guys, so I'm back and it's been a little while, so just in case you're wondering, I did change my shirt because it got all wet after giving my baby a bath for bedtime. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue on swatching. So now I'm going to be swatching these 2 blushes right here. So this one is the duo one, as you guys already know, and this one is from last year. So here is the newer blush, and this one is a cream to powder formula, and this one is like a powder to gel kind of formula for the highlighter. So yes, definitely no fallout on the highlighter at all. And here you have the blush and the highlighter. The highlighter is more on a pinky side. Really nice, beautiful highlighter, and I am definitely really liking the blush and the color. So I'm actually swatching these two shades right here, which is the cream and the highlighter right next to each other so you guys can see. So this one definitely swatch so much better, like super pigmented, really nice and buildable. This one I actually have to build it up like about 4 to 5 times just so it can give me that shade. And here is the highlighter. I have no problem with because is definitely a beautiful highlighter, both of them, but they are definitely not similar at all. One is more on the peachy side, which is from the original Love palette, the cheek palette, and this one is more on the peachy side versus the newer one from the cheek duo. It's more on the pinky side. So here is the new lipstick. I'm just going to swatch it in the back of my hand just so you guys can see, but this is the lipstick that I'm going to be wearing at the end of the video after I finish up the look. So here is the lipstick, and it is also part of the I Need a Nude line, and this is such a beautiful shade. I can totally see it that it fits all skin types because it's right in the middle. It's not too light, it's not too dark, it's just really nice and perfect, especially if you pair it with a really nice lip liner that fits your skin tone. This shade is going to look fantastic in so many, if not all, skin types. So really happy for that. All right guys, so yeah, that's it for the swatches. Let's go ahead and start with the look. I'm going to of course use this little palette right here, which I can't wait to see what we can come out with. I am going to prime my eyes first though using the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. I already finished the little one, so I am moving on to the big one now. So let's go ahead and get started. So I brought you in a little closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I am going to go with my first thought that I had in mind. I'm not going to do anything simple or anything like that. I actually want to play with all of the colors, so that is what we're going to be doing. I am going to take a kind of like a shader brush like this, something small. This one is the Sigma E20, and I actually want to grab the darker shade right away, and we're going to wing it out and create the shade that we want. I really want it to be super dark in the outside, and then we're going to start building the colors in and see what we can do. So I'm going to start mapping my shape, and I'm going a little bit above my crease and using this shade to like a wing and creating like a wing type of shape and adding less and less as we get closer to the inner corner. All right, now using a small blending brush like this one is from Morphe, the M506. Going to take a little bit of the same shade. You can start blending this color, and I'm grabbing this brush right here on the bottom so it can be really nice and easy to start going in, not putting too much pressure but still adding some color. All right, now using my rougher brush 14, I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the other matte shade, the lighter one, and I'm going to use that to blend the edges. All right, now using a MAC 242 brush, I am going to take this shade right here and I'm going to pack it. Oh. This one doesn't have a mirror. Start from the middle and moving it forward and adding it on the lid. And this is one of the metallic shades. There's 2 metallic shades, 2 mattes, and 1 duochrome. We're going to add the duochrome next. All right, now with the other side of the brush, we're going to use the duochrome, which is this one right here, and that one is called You. And this one does have fallout, so just so you know. All right, now using this angle brush, I'm going to go back and create that line that we had. Using the duochrome again with my finger, just really packing it in the outer part. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far. I already put some lashes, brows, foundation, concealer, a little bit of powder, and we're going to move on to finish up the lower lashes. This lash always looks so different than the other one. So annoying. Anyway, All right, so what we're going to do is grab the same angle brush that we had, and we're going to take this shade right here, and we're just going to run that on our lower lashes, but mostly focusing in the outer part. I'm not going to bring it all the way in just because I don't want to close it too much. All right, so I'm taking that and I'm just going to once again focus it in the outer corner, like towards the middle of the eye and the outer corner, and just connecting that together. I'm not going to smoke it out too much. All right, with this little tiny brush, I'm going to grab the other matte shade, which is this one right here. We're going to blend that underneath it and just gonna bring it in a little bit. Once again, I don't want to smoke it out too much. All right, now taking this liner, which is in the shade of Popular. It's a really nice pinky shade, and this one is from Marc Jacobs. I am going to add it to my waterline. All right, so now taking the true shade right here in a small little brush for the inner corner, and I'm just going to press it down. And I'm going to start bringing it a little bit just so everything can blend nicely together. All right, just adding a little bit of mascara on the bottom. All right, guys, so we are done with the eyes. Let's go ahead and move on to the cheeks and bring some color back to our face. I am going to use my sponge and I'm going to grab a little bit of this blush. So you do pick up a lot, so I am going to dab on the back of my hand just because I don't want to apply too much. So a little bit at a time. So the cream is applying really nice, even though I put a little bit of powder on, but it's blending into my skin really nicely. That's beautiful. I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer. I usually do my bronzer before. I don't know what happened. I am tired, guys. I'm tired. You know, having a 7-month-old baby is not that easy. So props to all the moms out there with new babies, or little babies, or babies that just won't sleep. Props to you, girl. Taking the Sigma F03 to use with the highlighter. So it's definitely not emphasizing any of the texture on my skin, and it looks super nice. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up with the lips. I actually do have 2 of her new lip liners that she just came out with not too long ago, and I have mine in the shade Dana and Naya. All right, so here we have Dana and this is Naya. I'm gonna go with Naya. Wow, this is so buttery. Like I am putting barely any pressure and it's sliding on so nicely. All right, let's go ahead and try the lipstick. So good. Feels so nourishing on the lips. All right, guys, so this is the final look. Alright guys, so yeah, that's it for the look. Now in regards of the collection, I think the collection is absolutely stunning, beautiful. I have no complaints whatsoever with any of the items that I used today. I think they are fantastic. Really nice complement, this little mini eyeshadow to the original eyeshadow palette. Of course, I do have to let you know that you do have to work with this shade just because it's a really deep plummy shade, and usually those colors are really hard to make. Her formula is fantastic. You do get to work with it and you do get to blend it out, but I just wanted to let you know that I worked a little bit more on that shade than any of the other shades. All right, now with that being said, do I really think that you actually need this collection? No, not at all. I think that you can create a really nice similar look with the original eyeshadow palette, and you don't really need this one, but definitely once again this one is a really nice complement to the original eyeshadow palette. So I do not regret getting this one at all. I do enjoy these eyeshadows for sure. None of them I have anything to complain about. They just perform really, really nice, and I can see myself creating other looks just with these 5 shades. So if you didn't get this eyeshadow palette, you can definitely have a little taste of what this eyeshadow palette is with this one right here for sure. Now in regards to the blush, definitely the original one is not like my top favorite from Natasha Denona. I just don't know, maybe the color story, it just doesn't interest me to like grab it. I don't even think about it, and that's really sad because the formula is really nice, and you can get really nice glowy cheeks with this palette, but for some reason I just don't gravitate to this cheek palette at all. However, this one right here is stunning. I love both of the shades. I have zero complaint. I think that the golden pinky shade that she chose for the highlighter is so beautiful on the skin. It doesn't emphasize the texture on my skin whatsoever. It just melts into your skin. And the blush, I love how pigmented it is, but is workable where you can just apply it and it blends into your skin. It just sinks into your skin. Super nice, and I really do enjoy this one, and I can see myself using it a lot for sure. The lipstick, I love it. I absolutely love this combo right here. I just feel like my lips look so nice and juicy and healthy, and just I love her formula. I do have several of her lipsticks and I absolutely love her formula. It's really nice and comfortable on the lips, and just you just don't feel like you have anything because it's not heavy, but it feels really nice and nourishing. So I do like that a lot. And the lip liner, I really like the color just to give me a little bit of dimension, so I do enjoy that. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Usually when I review or create a look with a new eyeshadow palette, I tend to go all out, just because I actually want to use all the colors and I want to get creative, and it just talks to me, and I always go really bold. And of course you don't have to go this bold, it's just to give you inspiration, but you can create really nice, beautiful everyday looks with this little eyeshadow palette, as you probably already know. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time, your love, your support. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.